buses, and LeBron and D-Wade and the rest of the Heat file up behind me. Take a look there. We're about 3 deep all the way along the beginning part of this parade route. They're ready. We all ready to celebrate a Heat championship. And you think back to Game 6, and you wonder, 30 seconds left, down 5. How in the world did we get to this point where we're talking about a Heat parade, a championship once again? Well, we can thank Ray Allen, LeBron for that. Hey, speaking of LeBron, there he is. How would you like to be staring down the barrel of LeBron's headband as he comes down the lane for a basket? Well, that's what, well, Jason Terry and many other members of the opposing team had to deal with. And now the chant has begun. The chant we've grown to know and love. It's a championship chant, as we are the envy of the rest of the NBA world. Every NBA city in America wishes they were us right now. So let the haters hate, because the best way to silence haters is to celebrate a championship parade. 15 more minutes, guys. Lori, Calvin?
We're here for the countdown, and we know you're in place. Jason, thank you.
Let's go live now along Brickell Bridge, and our local 10's Roger Losey is there live for us with that. Roger.
Jason. Calvin, I gotta tell you, I think we are at the best kept secret of the parade route. We are just on the north side rather, of the bridge where Brickell turns into Biscayne Boulevard. And check out our vantage point. You've got a great view when those buses come up over the bridge. The road's a little bit elevated here, so you're able to see the whole thing. And I gotta tell you, there's probably only a few hundred people right here by the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel, so we're at a good location. I want to introduce you to someone. His name is Kenneth Johnson, and this man is retired but decided to come down here today. Tell me about it. You brought your daughter down here. Why did you decide to make the trek?
Well, this is the second opportunity. Last year I tried to make the event, and because of the traffic and the congestion, I missed it by 10 minutes. So this time I'm so glad that we have a team that's talented enough to give me a second opportunity in the second consecutive year. So this time I left early, but traffic still was hectic. Yeah. But I'm glad I made it this time.
Oh, we're glad you're here too. And what do you think of your viewpoint here?
Oh man, this is, like you said, the best kept secret in Miami.
All right.
I was about to go over to Biscayne, but I saw this and said, I gotta be here.
There you go. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? We're right here on the north side of the bridge that comes over the river here, where Brickell turns into Biscayne Boulevard. We're gonna have a great view, and we'll bring it to you when those buses come over the bridge here. Lori, Calvin?
All right, Roger Losey, thank you so much live for us. And boy, oh boy, we have every single angle of this parade route covered for the folks at home. You don't need to come down here. An estimated 400,000 people are expected in downtown Miami.
And you know a huge majority of that is gathered right around the Freedom Tower because they have a great vantage point. Our own Ben Kennedy is right there live.
Hey, good morning, Lori and Calvin. We're talking about a big-time parade here. I know you can't really see it from your vantage point, but here on the ground outside the American Airlines Arena is sporting a brand new poster. This is where LeBron James used to be, but now it's filled with NBA champions 2006, 2012, and now 2013. But down here along Biscayne Boulevard, you can tell I am just surrounded by thousands and thousands of fans sporting white-hot heat. If not, they have the 2013 NBA champ shirts out. You can hear they have a lot of noisemakers. The umbrellas were just put away moments ago. It was kind of a light downpour, you could say, but you could see it did not dampen these guys' spirits at all. We are at the end of the parade route on Biscayne Boulevard outside the American Airlines Arena, pretty much on the opposite end where you saw Jason Martinez moments ago. A lot of excitement here, and these guys, I don't know if they know it, they have to wait a little bit longer for the parade route, those double-decker buses to get out here, but boy, are they excited. Some came out here as early as 5 a.m. Yeah, you heard it, about 6 to 7 hours before the parade route even gets here to camp out, get that perfect spot so they do not miss one thing of this action. Calvin and Lori, that's it from here outside the American Airlines Arena. Back to you.
Ben Kennedy, live with the people. Thank you so much. Wow, they got out here early.
If you look over my shoulder, too, you guys, you will see a lot of signs that say no hate zone, no hate zone. And, Will, this question is for you. And I don't want to sound like I'm whining here, but why don't they like us, meaning other teams and other NBA fans?
I think it all started with the decision, number one, and I think that's unfortunate that LeBron still has to deal with the repercussions of that, but people won't get over that. Number two is sometimes it's fun for people to hate the great. I mean, they hate the team that wins. That's why the Yankees are a hated team. That's why the Cowboys for so long, and the 49ers, and these teams that you want to hate, you don't want to see win. Well, the Heat, because they have the best player in the world, because of the decision, because of the way the big three came together, and the fact that, yeah, they've been to 3 straight NBA championships, other cities, fans of other teams, hate the Heat. And the Heat have said it many times. LeBron said it himself when he ended his press conference following the victory in Game 7. You know, please keep criticizing me. Please keep giving me this heat and telling me all these things. Because that fuels me. It fuels the players. And, hey, if that works as motivation, keep it coming.
Even one of the Spurs tweeted, I think, if you still hate LeBron after all this, you need a life coach.
That was Andre Iguodala, an NBA player who's had a lot of success in the NBA, tweeted that. I think it's true. Why would you hate greatness? I grew up in South Florida. I certainly watched the Heat from their infancy to grow until they become today. I never hated Michael Jordan. I never hated Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. I enjoyed watching those players and say to myself, wow, I was lucky to see those guys play. People should be saying you're lucky because, again, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, you're going to tell your grandkids, I saw LeBron James play in his prime, and that was pretty cool.
Well, there is an entire city, the Magic City, 400,000 people strong, coming to downtown Miami who absolutely love the Heat. And they are here with their placards and all kinds of material to say, memorabilia to say, hey, look, we love the Heat and we support you.
Now, I believe our producer is telling us the parade is going to be delayed 30 minutes because of the little bit of rain we had. And there is maybe there is a little bit more of the sprinkles going on just to the south, just around 8th Street where it is starting. Right here at the AAA, it is sunny and bright right now. But the rain, just that little bit of rain was enough to delay things. So we now are about 45 minutes from the kickoff of the parade. But it doesn't matter to all these fans because they're here. They have saved this day just for their Heat.
Yeah, they're here for the duration, and these people that took the day off of work and their bosses said it's okay, we're coming too. And if you're watching us on Local 10 or Local10.com, don't worry, we're going to be here throughout the whole day. So no matter if it starts in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, again, they're delaying 30 minutes, so we would assume it's going to start around 11:30 or so. So we'll wait and we'll celebrate as well because we want the weather to be just right for this parade.
Great times in a great city at a great moment. And we could not be here without the big three and all of the supporting cast as well. People talk so much about how it's only about the big three when really, if not for the big shot from Ray Allen, if not from the big play from Mario Chalmers, and that guy who likes to give us a little wisdom during the postgame, Shane Battier.
Love those
6 threes in Game 7. He was the Mike Miller of last year with Shane Battier this year.
Love it. Well, we are right here live for you in beautiful downtown Miami. The parade set to start now at 11:30. Local 10 is your parade station today. We'll be back.
You're watching the Parade of Champions, sponsored by Mercedes-Benz.